Naomi Osaka rose like a star streaking across the night sky. She was powerful. She was fiercely talented. In 2018, she defeated her childhood hero, Serena Williams, to win the US Open. The world watched, breathless, as a new champion was crowned. Her victory was a story of dreams made real. It was a story of hard work paying off in the most spectacular way. People saw the trophies. They saw the bright lights. They saw the cheering crowds. But beneath the surface of this incredible success, a different story was unfolding. A quiet, personal battle was beginning, one that no one could see from the stands. Her rise was meteoric, but it came with a shadow that followed her closely. Fame arrived suddenly, and it brought with it an immense and unfamiliar pressure. The world wanted to know everything about her. The pressure continued to build with every victory. It was more than just the stress of competition. It was the weight of being a symbol. Naomi Osaka became a voice for a new generation. She represented multiple cultures. She was a role model for millions. These were incredible honors, but they were also heavy burdens for a young person to carry. She had grown up with a singular focus: tennis. Fame, media scrutiny, public expectation. She once said she did not even know what mental health meant as a kid. The court, the training, the relentless drive to be the best. As her fame grew, so did the noise around her. In 2021, Naomi Osaka made a decision that sent shockwaves through the world of sports and beyond. She withdrew from the French Open, one of tennis's most prestigious tournaments. Empty Roland Garros clay, raked and waiting. It was a move that was shocking, and it was incredibly brave. Instead of hiding or making excuses, she chose honesty. She told the world she had been suffering long bouts of depression since her first major win in 2018. She said she struggled with social anxiety and that facing the media caused immense stress. This was not an athlete making an excuse. This was a human asking for grace. Her announcement was an act of vulnerability. Naomi showed her cracks in a world demanding perfection. She peeled back the curtain on the carefully constructed image of a flawless champion. She revealed pain behind a quiet demeanor and behind a powerful serve. For many fans, it was a startling revelation. How could someone so successful and so strong be struggling so deeply? The struggle for Naomi was deeper than just wins and losses or the pressures of fame. It was a profound sense of disconnection from her own self. She described this feeling with startling clarity. My biggest issue currently isn't losses, though. My biggest issue is that I don't feel like I'm in my body. This feeling of numbness, of being a spectator in her own life, is a common experience for those dealing with depression and trauma. She could go through the motions of playing a world-class tennis match, but she felt emotionally detached, as if she were watching someone else swing the racket. This disconnect from her body also meant a disconnect from her identity. For so long, her identity had been completely intertwined with being a tennis player. Naomi the champion was who she was. But when that role began to cause her pain, she was left with a terrifying question. Who am I without tennis? The sport that had given her purpose and structure was now a source of anxiety and emptiness. She felt like a shell of myself, unsure of who she was when she was not competing. This identity crisis was at the heart of her struggle, a hollow feeling that no amount of winning could fill. Hitting this emotional bottom was a terrifying experience. The path to healing began with one small, crucial step: asking for help. After hitting her low point, people close to Naomi gently suggested she try therapy. She accepted. This decision was a significant one. In many cultures and high-pressure environments, seeking help for mental health is still stigmatized. But Naomi chose to embrace it as a tool for recovery. Therapy became a safe space for her. It was a place where she could finally put words to the feelings she had been carrying alone for so long. She learned to identify her emotions, understand her triggers, develop strategies for coping with anxiety and depression. Alongside therapy, Naomi began to build a new set of daily habits designed to nurture her mind. These were not grand gestures, but small, consistent acts of self-care. She started meditating, a practice that helped her quiet the relentless noise in her head and reconnect with the present moment. She began writing in a journal, a simple but powerful way to process her thoughts and feelings without judgment. She consciously took time away from the relentless demands of the professional tennis circuit. This time away was not empty. It was filled with rest. In July 2023, a new and powerful force entered Naomi Osaka's life. She became a mother. The birth of her daughter, Shay, was more than a life event. It was a profound shift in her entire universe. Before motherhood, she said she felt like a shell of myself, lost and unsure of her identity. The arrival of her baby changed everything. Suddenly, she had a new and undeniable purpose, a reason to live and fight bigger than any tennis match. Her daughter became her anchor, grounding her in unconditional, all-encompassing love. This new role transformed how she saw life, success, and her body. For years, her body had been a tool, trained, disciplined, pushed to limits. After giving birth, she saw it differently. It became a source of life and nourishment. It was strong in ways she hadn't appreciated. She felt more connected, more at home in her own skin. Motherhood helped heal a long-standing disconnect. When Naomi Osaka returned to the professional tennis tour, she was a different person. The fierce competitor was still there. The powerful serve was still a weapon. But something fundamental had shifted within her. A new sense of calm and perspective radiated from her. She was no longer defined solely by the outcome of a match. She had found a deeper sense of self, a peace that was not dependent on winning. I don't know why, but today I just woke up very peaceful. Like, no matter what happens on the court, nothing will change for me off the court. This newfound peace was the ultimate victory. It was the result of her long and difficult journey through darkness, healing, self-discovery. Her comeback was not just about returning to a sport. It was about returning to life as a whole person. Her journey provides clear lessons. First, success does not grant immunity from pain. We must learn to honor our feelings, even when they contradict our external achievements. Second, vulnerability is a superpower. Admitting we are struggling and asking for help is not a sign of weakness. It is the ultimate act of courage.